there we go. Thank you so much.
I didn't even see that. Wow.
There's a giant light right in the middle.
All right. Thank you for watching.
This is obviously a professional podcasting.
I thought I'd
clearly.
become tiny for a second.
Professional live stream happening right now.
No kidding.
We just finished You just finished. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Mr. Jack,
Woo!
for hitting
congratulations,
up
lots
an
and lots of
awesome
people.
event. There is one more story I read this past week that I wanted to share before we wrap up here. Esther was tweeting or texting me to remind me to tell this story. She saw this news story. She forwarded it to me about this guy in China who lived somewhere outside of Shanghai. And he was sad that he had no girlfriend, so he cut his own dick off. And then he decided he needed to get help for it, so he got on his bike and rode his bicycle to the hospital. He got to the hospital, and they told him they couldn't help him because he didn't bring his dick with him. So they told him to get back on his bike, ride home, and bring his dick back. So he got back on his bike, rode all the way back home, picked up his dick, and then brought it back to the hospital. And when he got back, they're like, yeah, that took too long. We can't put it back on.
Jesus Christ.
Did he didn't put it on ice or anything?
No.
What in your right mind? Like, who?
Also, why didn't they put him in an ambulance? Or why did they send someone?
Where was this?
It's in China.
Also, why would
Did
you
you follow the trail of blood back to where he cut his
what-
dick
Can you
off?
imagine? It's like you cut it off, you're like, oh shit, I guess I gotta go to
Can
the
you
hospital.
imagine?
Time to get on the bike. It's like, ow.
Out of all modes of transportation,
Can you
take.
imagine being a stranger and finding 3 lines of blood and thinking, I bet a guy cut his dick off, went to the hospital, came back, picked up his dick and went there again?
What was the hospital run by like all high school football coaches? Like just walk it off, put some dirt on it, you'll be fine.
Oh my
Like,
God! Why would you ever
Just throw sawdust
do
on his
that?
junk.
Jesus.
How fucked up do you have to be to cut off your own penis?
Yeah, and there goes Gavin.
I'm having like sympathy pains. I don't even.
I was once
Anyway.
in Spain with my friends, and we
No.
were kind of drunk, and we were like taking pictures of each other, like when we were walking home back to the hotel, and we saw this woman in a white gown, like in the street, and she was kind of like moving a bit weird, and we were like, "Oh, can you just take our photo?" And she was like doing this, but with one hand, and she was like holding her side. And I remember in the photo, we were like thinking it was cool because there was sirens going on, and like there was flashing of sirens that made the photo look cool. And then we're like, okay, just do one more, and we're like making her take all these photos. And then we realized there's an ambulance parked right behind us, and she's taking a picture of us against an ambulance. And then we had to do like 5 pictures, and then we're like, all right, thanks. And then she limped into the ambulance and got in it.
Oh my God.
And she had called 999 or whatever the 911, whatever that is in Spain. And we were literally on the way to the ambulance. We were getting her to take photos of us.
Oh my
And it was
God!
like, we walked past the ambulance as well and just didn't think of it. We didn't think anything was wrong, and the sirens weren't. And she was all like injured and stuff, and just too drunk to notice.
She wasn't just like
She didn't speak English, so
like, ay Dios mío.
I
No me
don't
gusta.
speak Spanish.
Oh
but
my
afterwards, we were
God.
just like,
wow.
like,
You were
What if she died? Because she
unintentionally
fucking, like, well, if we gotten her 5 seconds earlier, she'd have been okay.
but I have so many pictures of us.
How were there
against an
no
ambulance.
how were there no paramedics helping her or anything? Or
I
like
don't know. It was weird. It was like the paramedics just pulled up and were waiting for her.
Yeah, you're like,
that's strange.
Like,
guess
she's
that's how
gotta,
they-
she's
The
gotta
horn.
she's gotta make it into the ambulance to get help.
Yeah, they're like looking at their watch, like, well, I don't
just
know.
got 5 more minutes or we take off.
Joel ran over a woman in a wheelchair.
Wait,
How?
how does that even work?
Dude,
We
Wouldn't it be the
were
oth- the way
we
around?
were in a hurry because like we were there to film a commercial for a Madden football game, and we had a couple of hours to kill before we went to the airport. So like, let's go down to Disney World and film this thing. So it was just like we were running from place to place to place, and then I think when we were done at, I think it was after Big Thunder Mountain, we had to run to the merry-go-round, carousel.
Oh
What's it
yeah,
called? That thing.
not the Carousel of Progress.
We had to run to that. So as we're running out of Big Thunder Mountain, there was like a woman in a wheelchair moving really slowly, and Joel like shoved her and was like running.
Jesus Christ. There was actually a movie
Man of the
shot
year.
in Disney World without permission. Have you heard about this thing? I was like, I think it's Escape from Tomorrowland or Escape from Escape from the Kingdom or something. I forget what it is
How
exactly.
do you film a movie without permission?
Well, everyone's filming while they're there. Everyone's got cell phone cameras and stuff out. So it was like over the course of like 2 weeks, these people went in and like filmed different scenes, and they eventually got them all together, and they actually made like an indie film shot within Disney World, and somehow they got permission to release it. So they're actually releasing this movie. And so I have no idea how they pulled it off, but apparently it's supposed to be pretty freaking crazy. So
It's not out yet.
it's not, or it may be out by
I
now.
thought I'd
but
heard of that.
yeah, but the poster, it's like it's Mickey's hand like reaching up covered in blood. But yeah, I dressed up like Zach Galifianakis from The Hangover. I was really proud of my costume.
Yeah,
Jack Galifianakis.
Jack
Jack
Galifianakis.
Galifianakis.
But it was for the first time. Like usually, kind of like have to suck in for photos and stuff. I was doing the complete opposite for all of these, where I was like sticking out my gut as far as I could and like taking photos.
You did a good
Here's the
job.
picture of,
It was awesome.
Gavin and Barbara.
So
On,
yeah, there's
from
Gavin and
Halloween.
Barbara.
Oh, it's a dick and an elf.
Dick and an elf.
Barbara
dynamic
was
duo.
so embarrassed that day.
Why is that?
Oh,
So we went to
Uh-oh.
I
lunch,
wanna talk about
and
this.
Barbara was embarrassed to go. She didn't want to go with us because she's like, I don't want to go. I'm the only person who's dressed up.
I was like in full elf costume. I had a cloak. I had my fake ears and like this long big dress on.
So so someone suggested like, let's just go to Jersey Mike's, the sandwich shop there, because there's never anyone there. It's always super empty.
We always go to lunch at 11:45 every single day.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Gus comes in our office. It's usually around
Show them the
11:41.
signal. Wait. Cut to Barbara. Show them the lunch signal when they cut to you, Barbara.
The what signal?
The lunch signal. What do I do?
Oh, hold on. Make sure my beer doesn't spill. He goes like this. He comes in the office and goes like
So he
that.
makes
And
a
then everyone
biting
stands up
motion.
and we go eat lunch.
Doesn't say anything. Does not do anything. We all just look at the door. Gus does the signal. We get up and leave.
We lose so much time in Achievement Hunter from lunches. Like everyone
Yeah.
goes at different times. Sometimes it's like 4 hours where we can't record because people like step their lunches.
Yeah, like
so dumb.
Like Jeff and Gavin will go to 11:30. Then I'll usually leave at like 12:15, 12:30. Then Michael goes at like 1:30. And it's like,
Yeah.
God damn it. Then Ray finds someone to go with it during that time at some point.
Yeah.
But
When we showed up to that Jersey Mike's, which is normally empty, at 11:45, it was fucking packed.
Not just packed. Like it was a bunch of dudes, like construction workers and like
Oh,
people
no.
from like
wait,
businesses.
were they in costume as construction workers, or were
No,
they?
no.
There was not a single person in costume. No one from Jersey Mike's was dressed up. There was no Halloween decorations in the
Oh,
restaurant.
no.
It's
And
just
I'm just
Barbara,
standing-
the fucking elf princess, ordering her goddamn sub.
It was terrible. But the sub was delicious.
Oh, I love Halloween.
Dude, I'm getting coffees. Holy shit, thanks
Coffees
guys.
are coming in. Yeah.
I'm getting all these because I started following Tweet a Coffee.
No, yeah. Katie
some
just
good
sent me a text that she received a coffee from someone as well.
Hey,
so
nice.
Lots of coffee love going around
Now
right now.
now we got to have an RT life,
We'll have a coffee
Let's
party.
get a coffee.
a coffee drinking contest. How much coffee do you think you could drink in a day?
Like before I just have a mental breakdown,
Yeah, like how much could you physically stomach?
probably like 4 cups.
That's
Like-
crazy.
What about you?
I've switched from coffee to Red Bull, and I think the reason is because with Red Bull I know my limit. Like I feel disgusting after 2 Red Bulls, but coffee just glides down. So I could probably do 5 maybe of
Wow.
coffee.
Oof. Here's the dirty secret. I don't really like coffee.
Oh my God, you're fucking begging for coffee here.
But no, they have hot chocolate. I love hot chocolate.
Oh, you fucking
love
You
hypocrite.
cheated the system, you dirty
I
bearded
love-
It's
bastard.
called Tweet a Coffee, not Tweet a Hot Chocolate.
Undo tweet a coffee.
Tweet a chocky.
tweet
It's so
tweet a
good.
phony, more like it.
So
Oh.
Their hot chocolate is delicious.
They have some other good drinks and stuff.
Yeah,
at
yeah.
Starbucks.
They have like Italian sodas and stuff as well. So anyway,
I tried that.
Gus tried the
Gavin
soda.
looks disgusted right now.
I'm gonna start tweet a salad, and I'm gonna get everyone to tweet you salads.
Oh my
Have you
god.
drown in salad.
no,
Whoa.
the croutons.
Death by
no.
lettuce.
I tried that
They'll
like
toss
the
the salad.
handcrafted root beer they have, and I was really underwhelmed.
Really?
Yeah.
I should try that. I'll give it a
It
shot.
was not that.
Well,
Great.
we have Maine root beer. That stuff is delicious.
Yeah, Maine root beer is fucking delicious.
It's so good.
Maine like the place.
Yeah. I don't know if where's that company based out of? Is it here or local? But they also do like a doppelganger, which is like a Dr Pepper knockoff. And
They have like a Mexican cola.
yeah, there's some good stuff.
You had it.
Yeah, it's good. I just call it cola.
Oh, okay.
You also just call it the wave.
I also just call it the wave. Everyone just calls it the wave. Only people in your country call it the Mexican wave,
Hey,
Oh,
which
like
seems strangely racist to me.
when you do the like at soccer games
Yeah.
or whatever.
I think that's because
Wait, the Mexican wave?
In
I
the
don't know what
UK,
this-
they call it the Mexican wave.
Really?
yeah, it goes around.
Come on, guys. This is like podcast number 30 talk
Yeah.
here.
Oh, Jesus.
Where
I
were
didn't
you?
know that.
I don't know. Not
I
here
wasn't
yet.
here yet.
You're probably in LA.
Probably at that point. Wait, so it's called the Mexican wave?
Yeah, honestly, that because there's a lot of things where I know it's different in the US. That one I had no idea about. I was talking about the Mexican wave, and everyone was just like, and I was like, the Mexican wave, and they're like, the wave.
Wow.
It's a cool feeling though, because I was watching quite a lot of it throughout the day, because I was just like, tidying up and doing errands and stuff. And and it was a weird feeling to be like watching something because I had it on my TV, and I was like, that looks really fun. And then I was just like, I could go there. I could,
Yeah.
like, I have the ability just to go and be there.
Be in the fun.
Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna vav up. I'm
There's
gonna do
probably
it.
a lot of fans right now who are really, really jealous that you're saying that right now.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
a ton of people were watching. They're like, man, that looks like a blast. and
Yeah, I
I'd
actually
love
had
to
no
be there."
intention of going because I had stuff to do and stuff. And then I was like, well, it's a good excuse to go get drunk on a Saturday night. And also, Ray is dressed as X-Ray. I got to vav up.
I was
Yeah.
honestly surprised that you came. Because
Yeah.
you didn't mention anything about showing up.
Yeah, I really wasn't until like an hour before I went.
Yeah,
I was
you
like,
don't have a car, so it's
Yeah,
a
I
big
just
deal.
I just hopped in a cab. I
And,
didn't hop in the cab as Vav.
Oh, that's the other big.
I was going to ask if you changed before you
Hello.
left. So how does your tongue and butthole feel?
My butthole was eviscerated the next day. Well, okay.
Explain why.
Explain why, please.
Michael
wasn't that
came
kind of
over. It
feeling.
was really,
For
really
those-
crazy.
Okay, for those who didn't see the stream, I had a
kidding.
dollop of 600,000 Scoville. Oh, here's the clip. Hot sauce.
Wow, on the spot with the
Wow.
fucking clip.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
there you
me.
go. Ask for a poster though.
So
No,
this
you
whole
don't.
time, everyone's like, yeah, do it. And I'm just like, Gavin, please don't.
Yeah,
Barbara
Barbara's
was
there on the back of the
legit
couch.
Upset. Like Barbara was like, "Don't do it. You were gonna die."
But people had already donated. You kept saying this, but people had already donated 85 grand to have me do this. That was like
Yeah.
that milestone. So
Yeah.
I'm not gonna not do it.
I love
But
that
you
you're
didn't
in
have to
that
do a
costume.
spoon.
There's your sexy.
I love your hair.
Yeah, I did
This
it
is
special.
my one favorite shot from the entire stream. Was
This
the
is how
second
quickly-
he
Yeah.
puts it in.
This is how quickly it hit me.
The reaction shot is the best.
This right here.
there.
My mouth is on fire immediately. So at this point, it's burning my tongue, and I'm spitting it all out, and then I'm breathing it in. So it's like, oh my god.
I love how you pull your glove off. That's probably my favorite part. You're like, you're not even fucking around anymore.
I
Like,
don't
you're
wanna
off
ruin
comes
it.
the gloves.
I'm in
and
here.
then you have, yeah.
And then Ray came in with some milk. Now the milk was the milk was good, but I think it washed some of the hot sauce down my
oh
throat
no.
because I pooped like 4 times a day after. It was like my asshole was like a cannon of liquid.
Oh my
Jesus
God.
Christ.
It was unbelievable.
But hey, it was for the children, so
But it was for kids.
it was for kids.
And you're feeling fine now.
Did you get drunk at the wedding?
Yeah, I couldn't get too drunk though because I had to be the responsible one. Yeah, I was driving and had to take care of things and make sure everyone was okay. But everyone else got fucking
Did S get bevved
drunk.
up?
Esther got so drunk
How
I
I love
drunk
stories.
was
I love
she?
stories that start with this.
she fell down and skinned her knee really bad,
no.
and like bruised the shit out of her pinky and like
How do
she's
you
all
skin
fucked
your
up.
knee? You got to be running, right?
No, she like fell like knee first into the ground. It's not like it
Oh.
got cut. It's like all the capillaries under the knee broke, and she's like bleeding all under the skin. And it's not coming
Oh my
out.
God.
And then she was like trying to tell me she was fine. I was like, no, let me put a band-aid on it or something. She's like, no, I'm fine. I was like, well, at least stop wearing your heels. Put some flats on. She's like, no, like fighting me the whole time.
Oh my God. Drunk
Uh,
Esther
she-
is my favorite.
I said she looked like she had warrior paint on because she had started crying at the wedding and her eyeliner started running down like the side and like streaks.
Was she lying on her back? Why did it go this
Because
way?
she was like rubbing her face.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God.
One of her aunts got really drunk and started getting grabby with me. Like she kept grabbing my butt. And every time I tried to look away, she would grab my face and be like, no, look at me. Look at me. I was like, okay. We got the abrasion there if you want to show it.
Why is it slimy?
That's after I managed to fight her and put Neosporin on it. She would not let me put a Band-Aid on it, but at least she let
That's
me put
bad.
Oh, that's good.
something on it.
And you performed the ceremony
I
too,
performed
right?
the ceremony.
Nice.
Yeah, so it was a really
How many
busy,
have you done
long
now?
day. 3.
was
That
three.
was my third one.
And it's going to be 4 soon.
It'll
Yeah.
be 4.
Have we announced that you're going to be doing Katie and I's ceremony?
We are pleased to announce that I'll be officiating my 4th ceremony.
Hey, how much into Harry Potter are you guys? Like, do you give a shit at all? No.
Jesus.
I spit all over the
All
mic.
over the new
I,
microphones.
I hope no one ever has to sit in that seat.
Wow.
That was like a fountain. That was like my asshole on Sunday night.
Jesus. I'm not even gonna ask. I'm very excited. I got my tree gators today. They finally showed up,
Nice.
so I can start watering my trees.
Those things
Oh,
are
you
awesome.
showed me that thing.
Yeah,
It was like
I'm so
a-
excited.
A balloon
So
circle for a tree.
It's like a donut. It looks like a donut that you fill with water, and it slowly releases water throughout the day. So you put it around trees, and it slowly drizzles water into the ground.
Really?
It holds like 15 gallons of water, and
Yeah.
it'll like over the course of 6 hours slowly water your
But
tree.
it's been raining like a lot.
Yeah, no,
in Austin.
I honestly don't need it right now, but
Okay.
once it kind of like dries out, like that's
If
really good.
I ever buy one of those, I will give you $100,000.
All right.
I am so convinced that is a thing that I will never buy ever.
If you ever do buy one of those, it's probably because you're like filthy rich, and so you'll have the money to give them $100,000.
Well, if I'm
Because
filthy rich,
I-
I'll buy a gardener, won't I?
Buy a gardener.
My garden.
Wow.
Go to the gardener store. I
Yeah.
want you.
Gardeners
Come with me.
Get in my car.
Get in my Aston Martin.
No, it's funny. Like the older you get, the more stuff like that is like exciting.
No,
like,
yeah, I was so happy when I
I
found that
know.
tree gator.
It was great. It's like my backyard right now. I'm so happy with my backyard. Like I have these trees. I have trees set up, and I don't know what the hell are they doing.
So they were trying to find
Actually,
a
I
picture
have
of
one
the
of that.
nest.
There's a nest. I have a
They were
nest
trying to
as
find
well.
the picture of the nest, but they just had a load of pictures
Nest.
of birds' nests.
We can see the,
Sorry, I'm
the
just
screen
trying to
that
While
Brandon is
we're
using.
watching someone of the control run a
Gus
website
always
here.
yells at me when I talk about the thing that's not on the screen.
But anyway, yeah. So like you start I
That
fixed up
was
my backyard.
That's what we
There
saw.
go.
They Google search for nest.
So again, thank you everyone who came out for Extra Life this
Yes.
weekend. That was really, really awesome of you. And it goes to show how awesome our community is when we can all band together and kick ass like that. So raised like $340,000 for children's hospitals around the country. Thank you so much.
You guys
Thank
are the best.
everyone.
Well done, Jack Patillo.
Oh, we had a bunch of giveaway stuff. Like thank you, Razer and Ubisoft and Funimation sent us a bunch of stuff too. So thank you for getting that. We're sending out a lot of giveaway stuff as well. So there you go. All right, I'm done, Gus. Bye everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Rooster Teeth presents a Drunk Dead podcast. Listening to this thing is a blast. Blows my mind every time. Rooster Teeth, the Drunk Tank podcast. Gus, Joel, Bernie, and Jack keep making this things all be back. Blows my mind all of the time. Every Wednesday, Drunk Tank podcast. Hey, it's a podcast.